What's good, YouTube, man? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. We about to hop right into it, man. Let's get it.
Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.
Michael Jordan made more money off the shoes than he made playing basketball.
That's right.
George Foreman made more money off the grill than fighting in the ring.
Facts.
Why we can't do it?
Well, we can do.
Yeah, that's what we doing. That's why we doing this benefit concert to show the world that guess what? February 28th, we're gonna turn up. We're gonna make them say, You know what I'm saying?
Are you giving that away?
No, we don't get nothing away. That's what I'm saying. So I can't give you nothing if I don't make nothing. The motto is the more we make, the more we give.
Facts.
And that's how I'm able to help so many kids.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Because we're able to make money. So you got to have a legitimate business that make money to be able to help and give back.
Facts.
Are you a dreamer?
Man, I'm like Martin Luther King. I'm definitely a dreamer. And so, but I'm a visionary. And I see stuff that other people can't see. Like when you asked me about Snoop, I knew that Snoop's career wasn't over with. I knew that my career wasn't over with after the music. I don't have to sit around and just do music. I can do music whenever I want to.
Right.
But I got all this other stuff I invested into to be able to do that.
Facts.
And if I didn't do that, then I wouldn't be in the position I am right now.
Right.
But also in the NBA, what made you stop?
The politics, I was ahead of my time. So think about it, right? Every NBA game I played in, I did something. So I was the last cut with the Toronto Raptors and the last cut with the Charlotte Hornets. What that tell you? Everybody that's the last cut, they end up calling them back. I'm like, nah, man, I know I should have been on this team. They know I should have been on this team.
Right.
But my music stopped it. So now if that was been this time, I'd been a superstar in the NBA.
Facts.
Because, you know, back then, my music was what the GM told me. He's like, man, you're a hell of a basketball player. It was in Charlotte, Bob Bass. And I was up there with Anthony Mason and Derek Coleman and all these dudes.
That's hard for real.
You could ask BJ Armstrong, all these dudes on the team with me. Bro, I'm in serious shape. BJ Armstrong just say, Pete, man, slow down, bro. What you doing? But I've been used to this.
Right.
You know? But the GM brought me in the office one day. He just know, because y'all don't know, like everybody think I just went try it out. No, I went through the ABA, the CBA, all the minor leagues.
That's crazy.
And then I got called up on 10 days, so people don't really know. So you're gonna see that in the TV series. But when I went in the GM office, Bob Bass, he was sitting down. He said, "Man, you're a hell of a basketball player." And he said, "Why you ain't scared of Anthony Mason?" I said, "Why I'm scared of Anthony Mason?" Because I'm scared of Anthony Mason. And I said, "Damn." I said, "Sir, I ain't scared of no man, sir." He said, "But your music is pure filth." What? They said it's a Bible-built city. And he had the ice cream. I knew I'm going home right there. I looked at it, I'm like, man, let me go get my stuff out the locker. I was done. I'm like, this man actually listened to this record. I'm out of here. Because he ain't even.
I thought you was gonna tell him, you ain't see I got the hookup?
Nah. I was in his world. I was in his world, and I couldn't do nothing about it.
Right.
And that's when sometimes your past will catch up with you. That was one of those times that I put all that work in.
Wow.
Think about it. You think any NBA player want to let me outshine them?
Facts.
And I'm supposed to be a music guy. And I'm putting up buckets. I done played in Rutgers. I done played everywhere out here like this. This what I do.
What was your most memorable moment while you were in the NBA?
I mean, I played with Steph Curry dad with Charlotte.
That's hard.
So, watching him come in, I look at my son like that, not saying, man, he been around basketball. So, I coach Lance Stevenson with my AAU team out here. I coach DeMar DeRozan. So all these dudes I saved, through whatever battles they was going through in life, right?
Yeah.
And then having my son around, because my son played on every hood team you could think of that I, from the Oakland Soldiers to my Cal Supreme team around Nipsey House. So it's like watching that. My most memorable thing is just watching my kids be around it and now watching what they doing. So when I look at Steph Curry with his dad, I'm like, man, I remember Steph out there with his dad trying. Cause I brought and my son was 3 years old. I went to Target and brought the little hoop. And so he just started dunking on him. Like, man, this kid, he really liked basketball. And so the one thing I did, I built character. So now when you look at him, he at Houston right now, and you know why he's so good. I didn't get him a car till he got to college. This is his first year in college. He finally he used to ride his bike to school.
That's hard.
To build character, you got to make somebody do something that they love.
Facts.
And he showed me that he really loved basketball. And even right now, he ain't starting at Houston. He a freshman, you know, playing at the University of Houston with Coach Calvin Sampson. He got a whole different thing. He like, man, I don't play freshman. I don't care if you scored 30 last year in high school. So, you know, my son Dylan, my son was like, Dad, I'm going to do what I got to do. It's on me. I got to get better.
Right.
And he didn't get redshirted. You know, he getting a little time. He doing what he got to do. Right. And he like, man, I want to be the best player I could be in the NBA. I just don't want to go there and then go down to the G League.
Facts.
So, you know, being able to watch that and playing at a high level and have your kids around and not they there doing their thing, that's the memorable moments for me.
Do you think there's a couple colleges now that's not really picking up the freshmen?
Yeah.
Do you think that's a kind of way to kind of like get a little bit more education before you run off to the job?
I'm just blessed that we don't need the money.
Right.
Because think about it, right? A lot of families need the money.
Facts.
You can't be mad at it. I mean, my son was the MVP of Allen Iverson game last year. So, you know, AI told me, man, that's a bad boy, P. What you been doing with him? But I've been training him like he in a project, even though we live in a mansion.
That's hard.
Do you think it's unfair for the families who can barely afford college and their kids are not getting picked up just so that they can pay for an extra year?
You know what? It's tough. It all depends. It's a process. It's a journey. And I just think everybody's situation is different. I can understand, you know, getting that money and doing what you got to do if your mom don't have none, but then you got to be prepared for that money.
Right.
So that's where the education part come from. That for me, that I feel like I'm glad that I'm able to give my kids that, because you get that money too quick, you're gonna wild out. I mean, look at what his name was here when LeBron was Lenny Cook.
Lenny Cook.
Think about Lenny Cook was out there doing this thing, and now Lenny Cook, he a changed man. But think about it. Everybody giving you stuff, everybody telling you a pro and all that.
Facts.
What about if it don't happen?
Right.
Then how many friends you have after that?
Exactly.
They gone.
Now, speaking of your son,
Peace.
your son was
Speaking some shit though.
taking some type of refrigerator, and it
That don't even sound right.
It don't even. It did sound right.
Break us down because
That don't even sound
when I
right.
read it, I was like,
That don't sound right. That's why we never said nothing about it. It sounds stupid.
Yeah. Hey, that motherfucker P was dropping some gems though, man. Real shit though. But that's crazy. P playing the NBA. But you know, I just did a video on one of my other channels, and I was just talking about a lot of politics and sports and stuff like that, bro. Like everything like that's professional, like up there, is politics and all this shit, bro. Even the small shit. But I can definitely understand the music fucked him up though, cause you know them GMs and shit, especially around that time. Like P said, he was ahead of his time, man. But drop a comment, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay safe, stay tuned, and we up.